What's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 2 of the Scottish Pyramid series with Tain Thistle in the Ross Shire Welfare League. I have now completed the halfway stage of the season. As you can see, it's gone quite quickly. We are in November, which is a bit quick to be fair, even though admittedly we are only playing like 20 games, so it's not too bad. It's not been a bad start to the season. What we'll do is, guys, we'll go straight into the transfers first because we've had to make a few due to the fact that I've lost quite a few as well. As you can see, quite a lot to be fair. Unfortunately, that is one of the problems with being a bottom tier team. They're all amateurs, so they can all be taken without having to pay any fees. So I've lost Aaron Christie to Rotheth, I think is how you say it. Mike Hurd's gone to Devonville. Andy Duran to Lossiemouth United, Kevin Graham to Lewis United, Ryan Johnson, Daniel Christie and Paul Cowie to Banks OD, Sam Mowat to St Turnan, John McLellan, I think they say it, to Lossiemouth United, Robbie Ross to Fort William, Chris Maley to Roths, Andy Ripley and Brian Cameron to Colony Park. I have brought in 5 players. Jason Gallagher from RAF Lossiemouth. He's a 22-year-old goalkeeper. I needed backup, to be honest, because I did lose one of my backup keepers. I've now got him in place he's actually third choice. So didn't realise I had a goalkeeper in the reserves that was decent. I've had to move quite a few of my reserves out due to the fact I've lost so many players. Stephen Hunter from Ghostby, a 29-year-old centre back who is 5-star rating. Or supposedly 5-star rating. The fans don't actually like him too much. They don't think he's playing very well at the moment. Martin Gonzalez from Kinloss, a 25-year-old centre-back as well. He's 5-star as well. I've got quite a few decent players, to be fair. Managed to keep hold of a few, but I think I'm still going to lose quite a few. David Graham from Dice, I think is how you say it. 26-year-old defensive midfielder. 3.5-star current ability and potential ability. I didn't have that much in midfield, to be fair. After all the players went, it was mainly strikers and midfielders I needed, and also Louis Curry, or however you say it, from Port Gordon United, 24-year-old left back, 3.5-star potential and current ability. So those are the players I've signed. I've tried to sign a couple of others, but unfortunately haven't been able to get hold of them because they are basically wanted by so many people. So many teams, it is a struggle to sometimes win the actual bids. Fixture wise, we'll go straight into that. As you can see, it's been a pretty decent start. We lost to John O'Groats in the friendly 1-0. Darren Goller was injured. We then drew 1-1 with Bonner Bridge thanks to a Gordon Fife goal. We then started our Junior Cup campaign with a 3-0 win at the 42nd Highlanders. Gordon Fife in the 3rd minute had us in front by half time. 10 minutes into the second half, he had doubled his tally and the lead to 2-0, and Sam Duran made it 3 with just 13 minutes to go. 13 shots to 10 in my favour. I had 5 on target to their 3, and I had 53% possession. We then started the campaign in a Ross Shire with a 2-2 draw in Invergordon. Fraser Leach put them 1-0 up in the 37th minute. Just a couple of minutes later, though, Gordon Fife equalised, and we were 1-1 at half time. Just before the hour mark, Sam Duran made it 2-1. However, we weren't able to hold on as he was injured just 7 minutes later. 10 minutes after that, Graham McDonald made it 2-2, and that is how the game ended. 18 shots to 8 in their favour. They had 5 on target to my 3, and they had 52% possession. We then followed that up with a 1-1 draw to him to Ross Club. Martin Gonzalez was 1-0 front in the 12th minute, and then 10 minutes later, Martin McDonald made it 2-1-1. And that is how it finished. 9 shots to 7 in their favour. They had 4 on target to my 1, and they had 52% possession. We then won our first game of the season 2-1. Its fierce rival was Inver. Andy Murray, not that one, put us 1-0 up in the 24th minute. But 4 minutes before half time, Sam Geddes equalised for Inver. And with just 17 minutes to go, Sam Duran made it 2-1 to us, and we held out to take our first 3 points of the season. 8 shots each. I had 3 on target to their 1. And they had 52% possession. In round 2 of the Junior Cup, we had Dunblane Thistle. Martin Gonzalez put us 1-0 up in the 9th minute. Just 3 minutes after, they had Stephen Wilson injured. So for once, that's actually gone in our favour. 7 minutes later, Gonzalez made it 2-0. And then Adam Kirkwood was injured for them again just 4 minutes after that. And we were 2-0 up at half time. Jamie Creaney made it 2-1 just after the hour mark. But just 7 minutes later, Sam Duran made it 3-1. And it's top off 10 minutes later, Gordon Fife made it 4 to give us the win. It was 18 shots to 8 in their favour. They had 8 on target to my 6. And they had 60% possession. So you could say that was a little harsh on them for us to win so comfortably. We then beat Cromarty 2-1. Gordon Fife in the 4th minute had us in front at half time. Sam Hughes was injured for them just before it. And 3 minutes into the second half, Jamie McGeoch made it 1-1. But with 6 minutes to go, Andy Murray scored again to make it 2-1 to give us another 3 points. We also had David Graham injured. It was 15 shots to 8 in their favour. They had 3 on target to my 2, and they had 52% possession. We then beat Ballantor 2-1. We went in front with just 5 minutes to go. Gordon Fife actually then doubled the lead with 3 minutes to go, and Daniel McKitty made it 2-1 in the 91st minute. Louis Curry was injured just on the strike of half time. 21 shots to 11 in their favour. They had 8 on target to my 3, and I had 51% possession. We then beat Invergordon again 4-1. Sam Duran had us in front in the 7th minute. He then doubled the tally in the 32nd and completed his hat-trick just 60 seconds later. So we were 3-0 up at half time. Gordon Fife made it 4 on the hour mark. And with 10 minutes to go, Barbie Charlesworth made it 4-1 to end the scoring. 16 shots each. I had 6 on target to their 2. We had 50% possession. We then suffered our first defeat of the season, a 3-1 reverse at Ross Club. Michael Brand put us 1 up in the 15th minute. Darren Robertson made it 1-1 in the 37th. And just 60 seconds later, Martin McDougall made it 2-1. And we were 2-1 down at half time. Ewan McGee made it 3 with 10 minutes gone in the second half. We weren't able to battle back and ended up struggling to a 3-1 defeat. 19 shots to 13 in Ross Club's favour. They had 7 on target to my 4. We had 50% possession. And then in round 3 of the Junior Cup, we beat Mayber 2-1. Gordon Fife put us 1 up in the 2nd minute. And Dene Curry in the 17th equalised for them, and we were 1-1 at half time. A couple of minutes into the second half though, Gordon Fife made it 2-1. We held out to get into the next round of the Cup. 12 shots to 9 in their favour. They had 5 on target to my 2. Sorry, the other way around. I had 5 on target to their 2. And they had 56% possession. We then lost 2-1 at home to Inver. Daniel Matheson put them 1 up in the 29th minute. Then in the 56th minute, Michael Hughes made it 2. Matheson was then injured a couple of minutes later, and then 5 minutes after that, Sam Duran made it 2-1. But we were unable to come back again, and we ended up losing our 2nd game in a row. 12 shots to 10 in my favour. They had 5 on target to my 3, and they had 51% possession. We then drew 2-2 at home to Ballantor. Daniel McKitty made it 1-0 to them in the 53rd minute. Gordon Fife pulled it level just 8 minutes later. Then with 1 minute to go, McKitty made it 2-1. But just 4 minutes after that, Fife equalised again to give us a 2-2 draw. But that was our first point in 3 games. It's 13 shots to 12 in Tain's favour. We had 6 on target to their 5. And we had 51% possession. We then won 2-0 in the final game of this section. 2-0 at Cromarty. Jamie McGeoch, I think as I say it, put through his own net just after the half hour mark to give us a 1-0 lead. And we went into half-time 1-0 up. Sam Duran made it 2-0 with just 60 seconds to go to put the result beyond all doubt. This despite having Martin Verquer injured in the 17th minute. 11 shots to 7 in my favour. I had 1 on target to their none. And I had 51% possession. So all in all, decent rounds. Thank God we got a win against Cromarty. Table, as you can see, we are joint top with Ross Club. They are top by goal difference, just 1 ahead of us. We're then 2 points clear of Invergordon, 4 clear of Ballantor, and then 8 clear of Inver. So it looks like it's going to go down to the wire considering how many games we've got left. Stats wise, Sam Durand is joint top goal scorer with Robertson of Ross Club with 7. Fife is in second with 6. Sam Durand's average rating is 7.7. Assists, we got Darren Goller and Sam Duran on 5 each, joint with Lewis Hunter of the Ross Club. And that is it, to be fair, for those. Finances wise, we are £5,000 in debt, with supposed to be 14 at the end of the season. Is there? No, there isn't actually any prize money. I was wondering if there was or not. Hopefully we can carry on from this position, guys, and get into the playoff elimination. Hopefully get promotion. Not quite sure how that's going to work yet. In the Junior Cup 4th round, we are home to Inverness Union, who are in the I&D Welfare League, though they are top. They're in the same league as the 42nd Highlanders, so we'll see how that goes. But that is it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, would appreciate it all. Tune in next time for an end of season review. I might actually do the last game home to Ballantor live if we need to win it to go up. Hopefully we won't, we'll have done it by then, or no, in my luck we'll probably completely be out of it by then. But that is in the next episode, guys. Until then, as always, take it steady.